Hello, welcome to battle number 5 of Gotta Start Somewhere December season. Let's get started. Still running the same team. Um, let's see. Today I'm just rambling on. Well, now I'm 2 and 2. So if I can win this one, I can tip it over the edge. I haven't had time to play when I'm not recording because I've been too busy with work and the baby. But one day, maybe towards the holidays, I'll be able to get some time in. I'm hoping. But even if I don't, 30 games, 36 games, 7 games, now that it's going until the 6th of January. I am a little bit more relaxed on trying to hit my goal. Even if I don't hit it, it's fine. I'm taking things slow. I just want to show people the process. So when I do eventually hit it, I wanted to let other people know that it is definitely possible to do so. It's not a impossible task. Let's see, Mr. Colin. Mr. Colin is running non-restricted format. It is Tyranitar, Excadrill, Amoonguss, Tornadus, Iron Fist, and Heatran. It is pretty strong against. I just have to be worried about the Amoonguss and the Iron Fist. But other than that, my Kyogre has pretty good typing against all of it. Calyrex has good typing against the Amoonguss. And Landorus has good typing against the Tyranitar, Excadrill, and Heatran, and Iron Fist. So maybe the enemy is running like a Tornadus Tyranitar. It might be Tyranitar might be slower than I am, but I still gotta go with what I have, right? I might switch out into the Calyrex and then bring it back out to change the weather. Heatran and Iron Hands, Grimmsnarl and Kyogre. I do have to worry that the I do have to worry that the Tyranitar is in the back to change the weather, but I think I'm still faster, and even with the reflect for the Iron Hands and the Water Spout, because I'm probably still fastest. Oh, Iron Hands is wake up. Reflect is up. Okay, and Flash Cannon into my Grimmsnarl. Ooh, KOs. That's possible. With the drizzle, I do want to bring out my Landorus, Sandsear Storm, and in case I don't one-shot, I do want to Grass Terrastalize here for the Water Spout. My Landorus will be the fastest. I'm guessing he didn't switch out, so maybe Tyranitar is running the back. I feel like this is the great time for Tyranitar to come in. Is going to be Heatran with the Grass Terrace. I see. Sandstorm Storm doesn't take up the Iron Hands, but Water Spout will. Okay, we can get a decent amount of damage. Earth Power doesn't do much. I wonder what he is running. Oh, so he does have Tyranitar. Sandstorm. Wanna switch out. Do I do a double switching? I don't think that is necessary. Because it can't really attack against it. But I do want to switch this out to a Calyrex. Let's see. Fancier Storm does hit. No, it doesn't do that much damage against the Wolf and Rock Slide. Oh, poor Calyrex. I want to preserve the Calyrex and Fancier Storm to take out the Heatran and protect. Just one more turn so I can get rid of the Heatran. Oh no, that does not feel good. Heat Wave protected, and the Landorus Chaos. Rock Slide, and that's protected as well. Now they are in range for the Water Spout. Kyogre comes out. I think I'm still faster than these two, so I could Water Spout here. I do have the weather advantage. And do I want to set up the Trick Room? I do want to set up the Trick Room. Tyranitar goes back. The last Pokemon is Excadrill, and Water Spout probably KOs both against the Excadrill. And that's probably game. Yeah, he has the weather damage, but and then Trick Room on my Calyrex. So even if the Excadrill was there, I probably had a very good chance against it. So now I'm the fastest one going into the enemy Tyranitar. And that should be game. Some scary moments. Oh, well, it's not done yet, so let's not get too complacent. Origin Pulse and Glacial Lands. Oh, maybe a Water Spout would have been better, now that I think about it. But ended up not mattering. And that's it. That is victory. Thank you, Mr. Colin. Well, if you guys liked the video so far, please subscribe, leave a like, comment, anything helps out with the video. And we will move on to the next portion. I am finally ranked 8.5. Alright, this feels good. Alright, so let's go over what I did. The enemy was running Tyranitar, Escadrille, Amoonguss, Tornadus, Iron Fist, and Heatran, and he brought out the Tyranitar, Excadrill, Iron Fist, and Heatran. I was thinking more of the sorts of Tornadus and Amoonguss to go against my Kyogre. But instead, he thought me maybe was enough to bring the Tyranitar for the change. If Heatran was able to get off any fire attack, my Kyogre was in trouble. But I think I played it well enough to preserve my Kyogre to dish out as much damage as possible. So I think if the enemy brought like an Amoonguss instead of Excadrill, I would have been in so much trouble, but he did not. Which I don't understand why, because the Amoonguss would have been worked so well against all of my team. Is Tyranitar on the one Snow and Kyogre wall first. I do have to worry that now I know the fake out. Would I have changed anything about it if I knew that he had a fake out? Would I have to worry that the I don't think I would have switched out my Kyogre if I Tyranitar's in the back to change the weather. But I think that I'm still like a Thunder Punch, and even with I would be much better off. And oh, sorry, I thought I muted that. So the fake out into Kyogre and Heatran not being able to do much damage at the moment, even with any of his Earth powers, Lava Plumes, and well, Heat Wave, I guess in this case, didn't have much attack against the my Kyogre. I was only able to set up my wall. Maybe using a light screen would have been better if Heatran did more damage, but usually, well, at least because I'm used to like the raid setting, I thought Iron Hands was the more offensive variant rather than the Heatran. Let's see, doubles last season. Iron Hands usually use, oh, this is Fake Out, Drain Punch, Wild Punch, Wild Charge, and I'm guessing that is Close Combat. Ketaguri? Maybe. No, this is Close Combat. This is some other attack. Egypt Body is Adamant, Citrus Berry, Water Terrastall. Right, so you would kind of guess that it would do more damage with the Wild Charge, so I was more worried about that for sure. So I think I made a decent call. It wasn't the correct one this time. If I had the other wall, I would have been better, but the enemy was also running more offensive heavy, attack heavy team rather than the special attack with the Excadrill, Tyranitar, and all those things, and I think the wall itself did a lot more for me with the reflect rather than the light screen. So I don't think I made much of an error there. That's Earth Power, Heat Wave, Flash Cannon, and Protect. So he was running pretty standard type with the Grass Terrastall as well. Okay, so going back. So on my turn 1. Yeah, it didn't work out the way that I did, but I think even if I went back, I would have done the same thing. So I'm not too sad about this. Bringing out the Landers instead of Calyrex was alright, because I do have better typing against it. Sandsphere Storm with the rain, and also I think I switch out here, or oh no, I water spouted, but the Heatran also used Grass Terrastal against it. But I was the fastest. If I can get a KO off of someone, it would have been worked out much better in my favor. Let's see what I did. See what happened. Yeah, Grass Terrastal. Yep. Sandsear Storm. Water Spout takes out the Iron Hands, and he trend down to a decent amount. Earth Power into Kyogre doesn't do much. I don't know what he was trying to achieve, but I guess Flash Cannon was resisted. Heat Wave is resisted, so an Earth Power was the only thing that he would hit neutral against my Kyogre when it was a water type. So now I want to switch the weather as much as I could. I think I decided to use Sandsear Storm here to dish out the damage and then switch out into the Calyrex. What happened if I didn't do that and just use Water Spout instead? That would have killed the Tyranitar and the Heatran. I'm actually not sure who was faster, but let me see. Yes, Calyrex is Calyrex. When does my Kyogre come out? Oh, he withdrew the Tyranitar. So do I not find out? I do not find out. So I don't find out if Tyranitar was faster than I am. And I'm not a very fast Kyogre. T-Tar. T-Tar, Adamant T-Tar, probably. I guess that doesn't matter. 61, so it's pretty slow. So I would have been faster if I just used the Water Spout despite. Oh, sorry, I was uploading. Despite the sand, it probably would have killed in conjunction with the Sandsear Storm, which it did have a chance to miss, but it might be better to stay in and to get a KO off, because I am faster than Heatran. So there you go. Sandsear Storm doesn't KO. Water Spout might not have KO'd, but Rock Slide wouldn't have done that much damage into my Kyogre anyway, so it probably was a better decision to stay now that I am looking at it. Yeah, Calyrex doesn't do much here. Sandsear Storm just to get the power off, and I wanted to preserve the Calyrex as much as possible, just so to bait out an attack, but he ended up just using a double move anyway. So yeah, Heat Wave kills out the Landorus, Rock Slide doesn't do anything, and Kyogre comes out. Kyogre is faster, now I know. So Water Spout, now that I have the rain back, I'm more inclined to hit with the Water Spout. It does more damage, and thanks to that, Excadrill comes out in the back, unable to do anything, just get Water Spouted to death. So I don't know what he was expecting there, but from here, I won the game. because I have everything that is faster. Even if I didn't hit the trick room, water spout would have still killed. I shouldn't have pressed origin pulse. Water spout is more than plenty after the glacial lands, even if it doesn't kill. So there's that. Minor tweaks. I think in the major macro gameplay, I didn't make much mistake. Maybe other than holding in the Kyogre and trying to do much more damage while I am faster than the T-Tar. But I think my macro in general was to switch out my Kyogre enough to bring the rain back on my side, which did work out in my favor against the Excadrill. Maybe it stayed for too long, and Excadrill was able to switch in. With the sand, I might not have done enough damage to the Excadrill to kill, and that is always something to consider because I don't know much of the ranges yet in like, let alone inside rain nor outside the rain. So there's that. Well, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next battle.